The sheep that belong to me listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. I give them eternal life. They will never be lost, and no one will ever steal them from me. The Father who gave them to me is greater than anyone, and no one can steal from the Father. The Father and I are one. This little section of the Gospel comes from when Jesus was talking in the temple at the Feast of the Dedication, and he was claiming to be the Son of God. And that was a huge claim for this carpenter's son from Nazareth. But he didn't hold back. Because of his dedication to God, because of his commitment to prayer and times of quiet, he had come to a point in his life where he recognised there was something special between him and the Father. Like Jesus didn't walk around saying, "Oh, I'm God, I'm God." He was fully human, so he had to come to an understanding. The imagery of the sheep that he uses is quite hard for us in New Zealand because we use dogs to drive our sheep. The sheep don't respond to the shepherd's voice. The dogs respond to the shepherd's whistle. Over in the east, the shepherd calls his sheep and they know his voice and they come to him. It's like when we call our dog. The sheep are like that too. And if you're ever lucky enough to travel in the east, you'll see that happening. And then at night, he would gather the sheep in, and to stop them from straying, he'd have furze bushes or maybe a rudimentary pen of some kind. And if there were wolves around, or if he thought there were brigands or thieves, the shepherd would sit up all night and watch his sheep and make sure they were safe, so no one could steal them. And this is amazing imagery when we think about Jesus, about the Father, and about ourselves. Jesus calls us, we hear his voice, we follow him. He'll give us eternal life and we won't be lost. And he invites us to get to that point where we can recognise that Jesus and the Father are one. And he invites us to become one with them. Not in quite the same way, we don't become God, but we do become implanted in the heart of God. And I guess that's what this post-Easter season is all about. Recognising that Jesus died as a result of all the good he did and the punishment that those in authority wanted to put on him because he was challenging them. We give thanks for what he did for us, for the way he showed. We give thanks that he calls us and we can respond to his voice. So let's every day offer that small prayer of gratitude and turn again to God.